Welcome to Sekolah Bahasa by Book and Food Edu Cafe. This is the B1 level listening comprehension for intermediate learners. You are listening to our series lecture, Chapter 3. History 3, Beethoven. Music Beyond Silence. Please listen carefully and get ready to answer the questions at the end.
Ludwig van Beethoven is one of the most famous composers in Western music. He was born in December 1770 in the small German city of Bonn, at a time when Europe was changing quickly. Although he spent his early years in Germany, most of his adult life and his greatest music belonged to Vienna, the capital of classical music. Beethoven's family was musical, but not rich. His grandfather had been a respected singer, yet his father worked as a court musician and often drank too much. When Ludwig showed talent at the piano, his father hoped to make him a young star like Mozart. The boy sometimes practiced through the night, standing on a box so he could reach the keys. By the age of 11, Beethoven was earning money as an organist, and at 16 he met Mozart in Vienna, who reportedly said, "Watch out for that young man, he will make a noise in the world." In 1792, 21-year-old Beethoven moved permanently to Vienna to study with Joseph Haydn. The city's nobles soon noticed his fiery playing and original ideas. He was bold, sometimes even rude, yet he charmed audiences with improvisations that seemed to set the piano on fire. His early works, like the Moonlight Sonata and his first two symphonies, follow the classical rules of Mozart and Haydn but already carry his own strong voice. Around the age of 28, Beethoven began to hear ringing in his ears. Doctors could not help, and the sound of the world slowly faded. At first he hid the problem, afraid that people would laugh at a deaf musician. In 1802 he wrote a private letter, known as the Heiligenstadt Testament, saying he had even thought about ending his life. Yet he decided to live for one reason: music. Instead of giving up, Beethoven worked harder. His middle period is full of energy and hope. The third symphony, called the Eroica, broke the limits of length and power. The fifth symphony opens with 4 notes that everyone recognizes, da-da-da-dum. Even when he could no longer hear a single note, he wrote the Ninth Symphony, finishing it in 1824. At its premiere, the conductor had to turn him around so he could see the audience cheering, because he could not hear the applause. Beethoven was short-tempered, walked for hours with a notebook in his pocket, and loved nature. He argued with patrons but also cared for his family and friends. He died in Vienna in 1827, aged 56. Today his music plays in concert halls, films, and even space probes, reminding us that creative spirit can rise above every obstacle, even total silence.
That was the B1 listening comprehension for Chapter 3. Now answer the 10 multiple choice questions below. And don't forget to subscribe, share the video and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a lesson. See you in the next chapter.